In the fight against COVID-19 and to prepare the country to reopen, tracking the spread of the sickness is key. And that means hundreds of thousands of workers are needed to trace its spread. CBS 2 is committed to working for Chicago, helping you to find a job. CBS 2's Vince Gerasole is live in Buena Park with more on the efforts to hire contact tracers. Vince.
Erica, as you said, they're called contact tracers, and they're kind of like detectives, detecting the spread of COVID-19. We're outside the Howard Brown Health Clinic here in Buena Park. They've got clinics all over the city, and already over a dozen contact tracers are working with them. And nationwide, the need could exceed 200,000.
From an encounter on the street to a ride on the bus, each positive case of COVID-19 has a history. Dr. John Schneider helps hunt that down.
So these are infectious diseases, right?
Schneider is an infectious disease specialist.
You have to be very empathetic.
He works with Howard Brown Health, which typically serves the city's LGBTQ community, and is now helping trace COVID-19 patients and their contacts.
And these are not network members who are just kind of random, like I was walking down the street and I saw a friend.
Schneider currently heads up a team of 15 disease detectives, if you will, in an effort called contact tracing.
This is like close, regular network members or contacts.
No degree is required, but potential contact tracers should know basic patient confidentiality rules, understand medical terms, and have excellent interview skills.
It can be a challenge.
Dr. Jennifer Layden has also worked as a contact tracer.
They, want to understand who you are, why you're calling them, how you got their contact information.
Layden is the chief medical officer for the Chicago Department of Public Health.
Oftentimes are reaching out to an individual. They're confused why or uncertain why they're being reached out to. They have a lot of questions. They're concerned about their well-being, their safety.
Contact tracing can help better determine the spread of COVID-19. By some estimates, tracers could earn as much as $17 an hour. And a Johns Hopkins study says nationwide, we may need as many as 265,000.
Does that make sense to you that we could have that great a need?
Absolutely. Having a high number of individuals dedicated to doing the tracing is important.
So the question is right now, especially if you lost your job, how do I apply? And the answer is, it depends. Just a few weeks ago, Governor Pritzker said he was monitoring a firm in the state of Massachusetts that is working there with contact tracing. Most likely it's going to be some sort of mix of a public and private partnership working with health clinics like Howard Brown and local hospitals, even some volunteer contact tracers. But all involved in the process admit the time to get them on the job is now. Reporting live from Buena Park, I'm Vince Gerasole, CBS 2 News.
Thank you, Vince, and we will continue to work for Chicago to get people back to work. We have a list of other companies that are also hiring right now. In fact, we have an entire section on our website to help you find work. Go to cbschicago.com/workingforchicago.